It's good to see everybody. We've been doing it. What is this, the third time or the fourth time? Fifth time. I've been away, and then other stuff came up. So this is actually the first time that I've been able to do this in a year and a half. Really, it's emotional, for sure. Relax. Run through your body. Find where you're tight, where you're stuck. Breathe in through it, and breathe out. Let it go. I've got that. I may be weepy tonight. I'm not sure why. So bear with me. I've got that in my body. There's a feeling of a floaty, butterfly, uncomfortable. I've been sitting on the floor for 45 years. And I'm sitting in a chair. It's like other things we do in practice where we sometimes deliberately change a routine just to wake up a little bit. Brush your teeth with your left hand. Walk through your bedroom door backwards. Take a different route home. The one I like the most is eat your dessert first. That'll wake you up. That's it. But I noticed, I can't be invisible. And I get to see a layer of pride. Feels exposed. Nonetheless, right here in the middle of my life, I get to feel that. I want to talk about the sixth case from the Blue Cliff record. It's called "Every Day is a Good Day." I really like this one. It surprised me, and the case is really short. And Master Uman is the Japanese expression of the Chinese name Yunmen from the Tang Dynasty, 800s, 900s, early, something like that. He said, I don't ask you about before the 15th day. Try to make a statement about after the 15th day. And he answered his own question. He said, every day is a good day. When I first looked at this, I thought, sure, you're messing with me here. So, but I love this. It occurs that there's two, and I hope those guys can hear. I think somebody would say it now. Two distinct parts to this, and I like them both. So I'm just going to talk about it a little bit, and as I always say, please don't believe a word I say. Encounter this yourself. Do your own inquiry. See what occurs to you, if anything. When I first pondered the first part of this, I got hung up. And I want to try to keep this out of the realm of too many ideas, but I admit there's a few ideas in here, so I'll try to go light on them. Of wondering whether or not in Tang Dynasty China they used a 30-day calendar. And I honestly, for as much as I've studied about China, I actually don't know the answer to that question. Perhaps because it's lunar, so who knows? So right away, I had this sense of the middle, And I don't know if this is a poem, I don't know what this is, I just wrote this down. 68 years and 200 days. The past is shadow, the future a dream, the middle of my life. And I don't know if I caught Umwan's meaning or not, or if I'm just bringing wordplay to this. I don't know what he meant, if he meant. We tend to think of the, but I stuck with this idea of the middle. And we tend to think of the middle of something as being equidistant from 2 points at either end of a finite distance or a time frame. In the middle, we all know what the middle means. We're halfway there, we're halfway done. I have no idea where I was before I was born. And I have no idea where I'll be once I'm planted in my backyard. Perhaps January 2, 1953 was the beginning. Perhaps August 3, 2021 will be the end. Who knows? We just don't know. So where is the middle? Does the middle have to be measurably the same distance or duration from both quote unquote ends? And what if that middle isn't a point on a line, but the center of a sphere with endless directions and back? Equidistant from an infinite number of points. And then what if that sphere has really no boundary to it? What if that middle is really not measurable, but it's rather a position or a posture that I take? Maybe the middle is not where I am, but what I do. In every possible measure in terms of days, weeks, months, and years, I am demonstrably long past my middle. I'm not going to live 136 years. When I say I'm in the middle of my life, something clicks though, just to say that. I'm in the middle of my life. Something inside here. Something more important than geometry. I keep looking at the screen to connect with you guys. I need to look at you there. It's deceiving. When I think of myself as being in the middle, I experience agency or personal authority to choose what I do, to choose my actions, and to appreciate every moment and every situation. I'm energized and empowered when I say and feel that I'm in the middle of my life. Right here, right now. The very center. I'm sitting or standing or lying down exactly in the center of my life. I'm sitting here feeling embarrassed and prideful and ashamed. So I'm sitting in a chair in the middle of my life. And that's what's up right now. And something about that is extraordinarily rich. How can I feel left out or left behind or irrelevant if I'm in the middle? In the middle, everything is possible. you and I and everyone are always in the middle of our lives. We're at the core, we're at the heart, we're at the essence. How does that feel to you? What shall we do with this middle moment and this middle place? Let's do our best. Let's appreciate what happens. The other part of this koan, the latter part, Uman says every day is a good day. What's he mean by that? Decidedly not a Zen thing to say. Is this the power of positive thinking? A line of t-shirts with bumper stickers? Earnest encouragement to look on the bright side? Come on, kid. Look on the bright side. The Bobby McFerrin song about not worrying. What would Uman say about today if my house was on fire? Or if I got a terminal diagnosis? Or if a meteor struck the earth, or if brown shirts were marching up Broadway, as they may one day? How can those be a good day? Does he suggest that we shield ourselves from pain and suffering, illness and death, and hold those things at bay, and insist that no matter what, it's a good day? That somehow in the absolute world of oneness, those things don't really matter. It's all one, man. I doubt that's what he means. And I doubt that he's just playing with me too. So if from the standpoint of unity and oneness, indeed there are no bad or good or met days, why does Master Uman bother to say this? What does he want me to do with this good? It could be seen as half of the kind of the ultimate binary in our lives, good and bad. He's surely not encouraging me to rank or judge my life, to line up 68 years and 200 days in order of goodness or badness. So maybe like being in the center, this good is about me. It's about my attitude or my state of mind, how I appreciate and hold this day and every day. It is good, I do it good. Maybe Uman is pushing me to do all I can to make this day the best it can possibly be. And then let it go and deal with the consequences. The chair tells me this. From one perspective, my days of late could be said to be the worst of my life. But here in the center, here in the middle of this day, I wouldn't trade it for one day of being 25 again. This right here is too rich and too perfect. I gave a talk a few weeks ago at GMCC. Mui asked me to talk out there, and I wanted to talk about something I talked about with us once before, and it's Shishin Roshi talking about his expression, just keep going. That for me is also really rich, and I had so much fun with it the first time. I thought I'd do it again. The talk was okay. The discussion that we didn't record that was after was the best part. Tetsudo was there, and some of you know some of these people, and Kendo and Louie and Kent, Eugen Brown were all there. And I, you know, and I'm talking to this esteemed group of folks and a number of other GMZC members, and you know, I was a little nervous, like, do I pass muster? At least I wasn't sitting in a chair. I was sitting in a chair, but nobody knew. But they really helped out. They leaned into the discussion, and we just had a blast. It was really fun, and we found ourselves deconstructing this expression, just keep going. And at one point we ended up with just. We felt like keep was extraneous, so we tossed that out. At another point, we rather liked going. And then Tetsudo, who's the writer, suggested that we shorten the going to just ing. The present participle suffix, I think, if I remember right. So we ended up with ing. And we found ourselves just inging about. It was fun. So what do we do with every day is a good day? Can we reduce this to is? Can we reduce this to today? What needs to be done with this day? Or is it fine just as it is? Day is. Maybe all I need to do is appreciate and stay open to every part of this day, every day. Forget myself and to see as clearly as I can. And to stay awake to the opportunities to help other people. That sounds like a good day. So here in the center of my life, I am ising, and this day is just daying. It's enough, and it is indeed good. The cars go by, the light fades, the emergency passes, and we sit here together, right in the middle, perfectly.